Hello everyone, this is Willight Run By. This is something strange. For the very first time, I'm using Vtuber Studios. For the very first time. Hope you can hear me. From now on, when I'm doing these live stream or react videos and stuff, I'll be using Vtuber Studios. How you like the avatar that I'm currently using? Okay, and as the title of this live stream suggested, it says I'll be reacting to the issue 9 of Friends Forever for MLP IDW. We can always see what the video ID is. The video is close to 14 minutes. This is just a test for me using Vtuber Studios. Hope you can hear this. Hope you can hear this and me as well at the same time. Because I never did a reaction for this before. I'm going to bow my head. You can find that on YouTube if you can.
Are we almost there, sis? My hooves are killing me.
Just a few more paces, little filly, and we'll be making the final turn towards Applecone.
Yep.
I don't know why you're in such a hurry. Back in my day, Applecone was a great way to get together and gossip with the other apple growers. Find out about new apple trends and had the rainy day fun. But ever since them fancy, snooty orange and berry growers joined in, it's gotten crowded and miserable and ridiculous.
Now, Granny, you know the money we make here is almost as important as what we pull in the opening day of cider season.
Yep.
I see it.
Here we are, little sis.
It's amazing.
Bah. Smells like trouble and oranges to me.
Well, apples, I guess that's it. Now we just need to get them over to the booth and ordering.
Yep.
Sis, can I go pick up one of them limited edition engraved Applecone 45 manual apple peelers?
Sure thing, little filly. I think the line's over there.
Well, maybe I can get my cutie mark for waiting in line. Wanna come and wait with me, Granny?
Bah. I'd grow old waiting in that line. I'm gonna walk around and see what fibs those orange and berry growers are turning out this year.
What?
Out of my way, you lousy barbarians! Rotten orange growers and their stinking propaganda. Ain't you got no dignity?
Get your handy-dandy super speedy no-mess apple peel core 8000 here.
What the? I know that voice.
I repeat, get your handy-dandy super speedy no-mess apple peel core 8000 here. Do I have any takers for the handy-dandy super speedy no-mess apple peel core 8000? Any pony?
What the? These orange fumes must be getting to my head and playing tricks. It can't be one of them lousy flim-flam brothers. You!
Oh, hello, Granny.
You got a lot of nerve showing your face in these parts after trying to steal my farm from under me
Well,
and selling me your fake youth serum. And where's that lousy brother of yours?
Flam? Oh, well, he's... Well, you won't be seeing him around this booth.
Not at the booth, eh? So, you're conning ponies from separate locations this time, eh? Pretty clever.
We're not up to anything. I don't even know where Flam is.
A likely story. Just remember, I've got my eye on you. Imagine the nerve of those two short people. Why, I ought to...
Get your handy-dandy, super speedy, no-mess apple peel core 8000 here.
I knew it. Where's that no-good rotten...
Do I have any takers for the handy-dandy, super speedy, no-mess apple peel core 8000?
Why, you scoundrel.
Granny? Oh, hello.
I demand to know what you and that brother of yours are up to with these separate booths.
Flynn, have you seen him? Is he here? I haven't spoken with him in weeks.
What?
Haven't spoken with him in weeks? You expect me to believe you're fibbing? A likely story. Just remember, I've got my eye on you.
What?
You wouldn't believe who I ran into. Them thieving flim-flam brothers. They say they ain't speaking to each other, but I ain't buying it. And I'm gonna figure out what they're up to.
Now, Granny, those ponies are bad news. You should just stay away from them.
Stay away?
Just do every-
But I gotta
I will
stop
be
them from
moving
taking
water on
advantage
this
of
one.
ponies like they done before.
You mean ponies like you? I mean it, Granny. Those brothers are no good. And the further you are away from them, the better.
Hey, yup.
Well, I suppose you have a point there.
So I'm not looking at your ad where you were in charge.
He's up to something, and I'm gonna find out what it is. The apple bobbing contest is starting in 5. Gotta run.
Don't be gone too long.
Ain't way, you slowpokes. I got an oily
That's what
snake to catch.
Oh, Granny.
Eureka.
Huh.
Gotcha. Waiting for your brother to start scheming, eh?
No scheming, Granny. I haven't seen or spoken with Flam in over 3 weeks.
Not
They
speaking.
broke up?
You expect me to believe anything that comes out of your lying mouth?
I suppose not, Granny, but it's the truth.
What?
Why, you two are as thick as thieves. Why ain't you on speaking terms?
It's all because of a mare, Granny. A mare named Marion.
A mare, did you say? Well, what does she do?
It was a little over 3 weeks ago in Dodge Junction. Seemed to be business as usual, and there was no reason to think it'd be different from any other town. But then we met Marion. We'd been to countless towns, Flam and me, but had never encountered another pony like her. Beautiful and innocent, but no dummy, that Marion. She saw right through us. We both adored her instantly, and she seemed to take a fancy to me and Flam. But there was only one of her, and 2 of us. Soon we were both vying for the attentions of the fair Marion. Each of us trying to outdo the other in our attempts to win her hoof. It got ugly between my brother and me. Our love of Marion made us say things to each other I can't repeat and don't care to remember. But it didn't matter. In the end, Marion didn't want to be with either one of us. I don't know if she actually ever cared about either one of us. We were so busy fighting over Marion that we didn't have time to sell our life-altering products to the town. Maybe that was her plan all along.
She sounds shifty.
No, she was wonderful.
Then what happened?
We left Dodge Junction, but went our separate ways. The way Flam treated me, I vowed never to speak to him again.
That sounds a wee bit over the top. He's your flesh and blood. You're really gonna let some mare come between you?
We already have. It's over and done, Granny. End of story.
Sorry, Granny, but the things he said to me, the fabulous Flim Flam brothers are no more.
There must be some way to fix this.
Jeepers, Big Mac. I ain't hardly seen Granny all weekend. I sure hope she's staying away from them no-good Flim Flam brothers.
Yup.
Attention, attention! Will Flim please report to the Orange Pavilion immediately?
Come to think of it, I ain't seen Apple Bloom either.
Same.
Is she still standing in line for that apple peeler?
Yup.
Attention, attention! Will Flim please report to the Orange Pavilion immediately?
What? Ooh.
Pardon me, dear sir.
Not at all, my good man.
Flim!
Flam!
You've got a lot of nerve showing your face here.
You're telling me?
Break it up!
Granny, what are you doing here?
Are you the one who called us over here?
Yes, I did, boys.
But why? We haven't exactly been...
Straight with you.
I'll tell you, boys. It's because you're kin to each other. Kin shouldn't be fighting like you two have. Plus, I figured if you were going to start wrestling, the damage should be done to the oranges and not the apples.
Sorry, Granny, but we're over and done. No brother of mine would act the way he did.
Yes, indeed. We're through.
Boys, you need to listen to me. I know exactly what you're going through.
What?
Because I've seen it before. It was bad for more years than I care to remember. You might find this hard to believe, but I was quite a looker back in the day.
What?
Had more bows than I could count on both hooves. But there were two in particular that I took a special fancy to. Them John the Gold brothers were as sweet as apple pie. And they both fawned over me like you wouldn't believe.
And such a different
Trouble
fun
was,
brothers.
I liked them both so much that I just couldn't choose between them. We started to fight so fierce
I'm really
when
sorry
my
having to
affection
look at what you
turned my
we
blood
got
cold
in the
seeing two brothers treat each other like that. The way they acted made me so sad that I decided to leave them both rather than let them fight like that. But I'm sorry to say that to this day, them brothers still ain't on speaking terms. I always feel responsible for them John and Gold brothers never talking again. You two really want to spend the rest of your days apart from each other because of some mare?
The rest of our days? I guess I really didn't think about how long that is.
Gee, Granny, I suppose you may have a point.
Brother of mine, I think it may be time to bury that hatchet. I extend my sincere apologies for my behavior as of late.
I agree, oh brother of mine. Let's put Dodge Junction behind us and move on to the next town. Besides, how could we expect Marion to choose between the world-famous Flim Flam brothers?
Okay.
You're magnificent, Granny!
How can we ever repay you?
For starters, you can let me go. And then go knock over one of them orange statues.
There you two are. Where you been all weekend while me and Big Mac were busting our hides?
I was waiting in line all this time, and when I got to the front, they ran out of those stupid apple peelers. I'm with Granny. AppleCon's the pits.
Oh, I don't know. I guess it wasn't too bad.
Well, Apples, I think it's time to call it a weekend. You about ready to head out?
Yup.
What's that big crowd doing over there?
Huh? What's
Oh
going
yes, your apples must be peeled by George, and we have got a deal. You know it's really quite a steal. The Peel Core 8000.
Your industry move that nasty core. By the time it takes us such a chore, now your tears and toil they are no more. The Peel Core 8000. Just step right up and test it out. You'll be satisfied, we have no doubt. Can we hear everyone now shout it out? The Peel Core 8000.
Well, knock me over with a feather. Randy, did you have anything to do with them Flim Flam brothers making up?
I don't know what you're talking about. Well, maybe just a little.
But why, Granny, after they were so mean to us?
Well, Apple Bloom, I reckon that family and friends are the most important things in our lives. Sometimes folks need help being reminded of that. Even ones as shady as them Flim Flam brothers.
In the orange growers too?
Let's not get ridiculous.
Well, that was cool. Well, this was the first time doing this. So, yeah, I guess. I'll see you next time. This is Willight Run By. I'll see you next time.